what?
You know who just stopped by?
I just saw on the computer.
Who?
Uzo.
Uzo's here.
You're kidding. She's out of jail.
She looks great.
And she's out of jail? Oh,
Yeah,
I got to interview her.
You got to hear her explanation. It's just incredible.
An
All right.
explanation.
All right,
She
all right.
had stopped doing the show. What was the deal?
Well, she went off to be a madam or something.
No. She said she stopped doing the show long before she ever got into trouble.
Yeah.
She just got out in July.
All right, I'll interview her next when we get
Yeah, I
back.
can't wait to hear this story.
Uzo, what brings you back?
I just wanted to come back. I have a lot of things going on. I have a fashion line coming out this year. Have an album coming out this year. So I came in to do some of my recordings for the album and to meet up with people involved with my fashion. You know.
Now, when you used to see Howard, you used to go crazy. You used to cry.
I was very young.
Do you think that might happen again
No,
today?
I was very young. I love Howard to death. You know, I was young. I was very young. I'm 31 years old now. You know.
So you think it'll be different now when you see Howard?
Because I'm older. I'm much older.
So you're not going to cry or
And,
faint or anything?
and I'm a multi-millionaire now, so it's different. We're going toe to toe.
Uzo used to do my show for years. She's a beautiful black woman.
You know what? I remembered what Uzo said to me the last time I ran into her on the street. She said she was getting married and she had totally changed and she was getting out of she wasn't on the chat lines talking about Howard Stern anymore. And the next thing I knew, she was arrested for prostitution.
Uzo was on our show all the time. She used to worship me like Christians worship Jesus.
Oh, dear.
Are you okay now?
Yes.
Maybe you shouldn't look at her.
Do you want me not to look at you?
Yes.
You want me to look at you? You want me to look away from you?
Your gaze is too intense, I think.
All right.
In fact, when we discovered her was at one of your first book signings where she started shaking and crying.
Why are you so upset? Why are you so upset?
Because I'm nothing.
Why? Because you met Howard?
Yeah.
And it was such an overwhelming experience. And
I tap him every day.
I always liked it.
She couldn't look at you. She couldn't make eye contact.
Still looks good.
Uzo's hot.
Prison hasn't made her ugly. She's still a beautiful black
We're
woman.
on the air, Uzo. You got to get a microphone.
She ain't operating with a full deck.
Some
Hi,
things
baby.
don't change.
Sit down. You look good. Uzo, you were on the show for many years. Then we lost touch with you. You moved to California. I always suspected you were either a prostitute or a madam or something, but then I opened up the paper about 4 months ago. There you were on the front page of the Post, the Daily News.
And always with your name.
Oh, yeah. It was Howard Stern's madam. And I was like, wait a second. It said, Howard Stern's madam arrested, that you were running one of the biggest call girl operations.
You were rich, Uzo.
And that you're a millionaire.
Of course.
Of course.
But I was never a prostitute. If I was a prostitute, it wouldn't be a big deal. I'm sure you know that.
But Uzo, let me ask you something. Jeff Schick tells a story from IBM. When you wanted a laptop computer, he was in the bathroom urinating by a
urinal?
A urinal. Thank you, Rob. He was urinating, and you came in and you like grabbed him from behind and said, Jeff, if you give me 2 of these computers, I'll bang you.
Absolutely.
Steven Tyler from Aerosmith was standing there and he goes, I'm in the wrong goddamn business. Computer guys are getting laid.
Steven Tyler says he saw this.
Absolutely not true. It's
Not true?
impossible because I'm sure, God, you know very well that I'm one of. I don't need to brag, but I can make more money using my brain than I can use my, you know what? I'm sure
Vagina.
you know that.
Vagina,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
So you're saying that never happened?
It would never happen because I've got this, and when you have brains, it was money. So
All right, tell me what happened to you. You were running a call girl operation, am I correct?
It was very, it wasn't like a big deal. I wasn't hiding anything.
Right.
It was just like a lot of models, like all these beautiful models and actresses, they always want rich men.
Yes.
Honey, it's white girls, okay?
White
it's
girls.
not like it's black girls.
Right.
It's white girls and they're greed.
Right.
Okay?
And you always like white girls better than
I don't
black
like anybody. It had nothing to do with anything. It had
Right.
nothing to do with liking anybody. But they always want like rich person. So I decided I had this, brainstorm because I'm on the internet thanks to you.
Yes.
Because I got into the internet because of the Howard Stern
So this
chat
was
room.
Howard's fault.
Well,
I led her down this path.
so I was just tinkering with I'm always coming up with ideas when I'm on the internet. I was like, well, all
By the way, you still look hot as hell.
Sexy.
I
Your
know.
body looks sexy. Stand up. Let me see.
Let's see it.
Did you reduce your boobs?
No,
No.
I weigh like 95 pounds.
95. Turn around. Let me see your ass. Let me see if it's still good. Still good.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
What are you wearing? A little wig or something like that?
No.
That's your hair?
Yep.
All right, sit down. You look good. Your face looks good. For prison, agreed with
Yeah,
you.
prison was good for you.
Very good. It was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Really?
It was great.
All right, wait a second.
It was.
Never heard
Oh,
that.
hold on. Wait.
Well, let me start. Let me tell you how the whole thing started in the first place, the
Okay.
whole business. So I had this idea, said, let me put really gorgeous models because all these models you see on the magazine, they have no money. They're
Right,
broke.
right.
They're always looking for rich men.
Models don't
They
make
have
the
no
money.
money.
They don't
They
think
have nothing.
they're good-looking girls.
Very good looking.
Once in a while, they get a modeling job.
Yes,
but
they have nothing.
Nothing. All right, go
Absolutely
ahead.
nothing, and they wear very expensive clothes.
Yes.
Like I'm wearing this outfit. This outfit is about it's a lot of money.
Right.
They want to wear something like this.
Yes.
And they want a rich guy.
Right.
So they will go out with rich men for their money who will just waste their time and buy them dinner. And,
Right. These are ugly guys?
Yeah. Well, no, not my clients. So I decided like I should put them on, the internet or something and have
Right.
very rich people. I just thought it was
So
gonna
you
be-
set up a website that
Yeah.
said, look, if you want a model, I can hook you up with a
but listen,
model.
and it wasn't. I didn't think it was going to be a big deal, but as time went on, it became a big deal. Like people were willing to pay $1 million.
And big guys, I mean, guys in the industry, I mean,
I don't care where they are. They were just rich out of their mind.
out of their mind
Yes,
rich.
they
And
were-
how
I
much?
would hear stories that Uzo had apartments all over the city.
Well, it was out of control.
How
because
much money were you worth when you got busted?
you see, the thing is it's not my money.
Yes.
This money belongs to the people who.
To the horse.
Let me give
You were a good madam. You gave the money to the girl.
Let me give you an example. If a guy wants to see, if a guy wants to see a girl in a magazine or an
Yes.
actress,
Yes.
they would say, call Ariana.
Yeah.
I would get her. I'll
Right.
find a way to get her.
Right.
And no matter how much she wants, she will get it.
Right.
If she wants 500,000.
So
they
if I
have
wanted Cindy Crawford, no, not Cindy Crawford, but let's say a girl like that.
no girl is unattainable. Let me just
Really?
tell you. Yes.
Really?
All
You
girls
could get
are
him top of the
all
line.
girls are a matter of how
Are you
much.
saying
great
that
theory.
you got some of the top models in the world?
Absolutely. How else could I have? How else could the
I
money
mean,
have
if I
been that
want
much?
Tyra Banks, you could find a way for me to get her?
Absolutely, no girl is unattainable. Jackie O was not unattainable. So I got
Jackie
Jackie
O was
O.
attainable?
She was. Ari got
Harry
her.
got her.
He did.
Yes.
That's a good
Ari
point.
was
want-
a pig.
But
Look at
if I
Jackie O.
wanted Pam Anderson, you could have set that up.
Pam Anderson, I'm sorry, she's trash.
Trash.
No way, my clients will not pay a penny
For
Pam
Pam Anderson?
Yes.
Not anymore.
They wanted like very pure.
Who would they
type-
request? Give me a type of girl.
Let me give you an example. Someone like
Claudia Schiffer? That type?
no, it's
No.
very simple. It's not even what they want. It's not like the girl doesn't have to be so beautiful.
If I see
They
a girl in a
want-
magazine.
yes, they want the meal. They want the kind of girls you would never in a million
All right.
years.
And what do you pay? What were the girls getting? What kind of money?
Let's put it this way. It depends. It depends on the situation because some girls got like 300,000.
300 for what?
For what?
It doesn't matter.
For a night?
For it doesn't matter.
It
If
doesn't
that's
matter?
What they want, yes. It wasn't done by the hour anymore. As time went on, it was.
Are you You're saying it doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter.
All right, listen, it doesn't matter.
It
Alex.
really wasn't because it became
When you
not
say
about-
300,000, though, what would the girl have to do for the
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Again,
matter?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
Because
Wait a minute, Uzo,
for that
we're just
kind of,
trying to determine.
for that kind of money, it
But does it matter?
It becomes not about that.
Right.
It becomes about God knows what.
All right.
matters.
I mean, how
But it matters,
long
doesn't
does a
it?
girl
But does
go
it
for
matter?
$300,000?
It matters, though, doesn't it?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter?
Because the money, and that's
If
what
all
I think
girls
that's what
are-
got me in trouble.
if all
The money
girls-
was ridiculous.
If all girls are attainable, how much for you?
Listen, the thing
computer?
is, as life went on with me, before when I was younger,
Yeah.
I dated, of course,
Yes.
very rich people,
Yeah.
very rich guys. But as time went on, I realized I could make so much more money with my brain than any rich guy. I could not be with a guy for his
So
money.
if I-
Somebody-
Uzo, when you told me you were getting married, what happened with that?
I was engaged, and I dumped him.
You like girls better than you do men, don't
Wait,
you?
no, girls
Tell the
are
truth.
fun.
Girls are fun. You have sex
Yes.
with girls.
I used to,
Right.
but
How
but
did the
not
cops?
anymore.
How did the cops catch you? When I saw you on the front page of the paper,
Okay, what happened is, listen.
Were you
what
scared?
What I'm doing, well, of course you're scared the first few minutes because I was paying mad taxes. I wasn't doing it. I wasn't hiding anything.
you paid taxes on
I
your
was
whore money.
paying mad taxes.
All right, let me ask you this: how much of a percentage did you take of the
girl's
money?
For 300,000, what
Right.
did you get?
60%.
60%.
Wow.
Because you set up the whole thing.
Yeah, and
Okay.
also a lot of times, aside from that, it's different. It depends on the situation. Some people, if I set up a girl that's famous, like an actress, a
Yes.
really big time actress.
Okay, which
they
you've
get
done.
Like
paid,
Sarah
of
Jessica
course,
Parker,
many
you
times.
could do that.
Can you get me Sarah Jessica Parker?
She's not.
Not a
Right,
big
fine.
deal.
Yeah, she's not.
Well, who would be a big?
A big deal, really.
Elizabeth
they don't,
Hurley.
They don't care about the look. My clients are really weird. They don't care so much about how gorgeous or whatever. It's about the demure.
The what?
A lot of demure. The girl has to be demure. If a girl is a Harvard student, Harvard college student, very, very gorgeous, not terribly gorgeous, they could pay like 500,000.
So a Harvard college
You know,
girl.
it's like, yeah, it's about class. It's about the type. It's about making sure that the
Demure.
girl- demure, something like that.
What
yeah.
is demure?
Demure
like-
is
Oh,
what you-
demure. Okay.
Yeah, like class. They want.
Would you
know.
box Heidi Fleiss?
Listen, Heidi Fleiss was a nothing. I'm sure you know that.
Really?
She was a nothing
She
to
didn't make
compare
your
with
kind
my
of money.
situation.
Yeah.
Hey, but Uzo, would you fight Heidi Fleiss?
No, because I mean, I wouldn't.
You're afraid?
I would not want to go near her.
You say
Okay.
that you compared to Heidi Fleiss, she was a piker
She's a
compared to
nothing.
you.
I mean, you saw what happened with my situation. I'm not making it up. You read.
But wait a
I
minute.
mean-
When you were in jail, though, you couldn't make bail.
I couldn't make bail, of course not, because they had all the stuff frozen. But it wasn't about bail. They didn't want me out because I think they thought I was this big shot. They didn't realize I was a nothing. I was a nobody. So they thought I was, because of the money involved, they thought I was this, big kingpin.
Oh.
Uzo, like this big shot.
Are you a millionaire now?
Well, I've been a millionaire since I was 22.
Okay,
That's not
okay.
the point.
Now, so how did the
I had a
cops-
show because of the fans of Howard Stern. They bought a lot of my tapes on the internet, so
I
I
see.
made millions of that.
So the cops caught on to what you were doing. You weren't being that secretive about
No,
it.
not at all. It's
Okay.
nothing secret about. I could not be secret about anything if I wanted to.
And maybe they got fed up because you were too out in the open. In other words, you were throwing it in their
I'm
face.
very decadent.
Yes.
I would never stop being decadent. Anything that I have to do and I have to hide.
How
I
did
can
you
do
get
it.
arrested? What did they storm
Did
into
they
your
storm
apartment?
Yeah,
the house?
they come in and just like knocked and it was they're like, okay, you're
What were you wearing
under
when
arrest. I was wearing a nightgown. But the first thing
Nightgown
they asked
see-through?
me- Yeah, the first thing they asked me was, first of all, the kid, there's a cop that I was like, yeah, the little girl, because I'm 31, but I look like I'm, 19
Like,
when you look
yeah.
at me
Yes,
like a
you're
kid.
young looking. Yes.
So it's like, she's like, oh my God, you're the little kid.
Right.
And so the first thing they said was, okay, we'll be good to you if you just tell us who the big guns are with the money and everything. And I'm like, it's no big gun.
Right.
It's me. It's Uzo.
I'm big gun.
Who's always big gun?
Yeah, I'm
All right,
nobody.
So
She's
they
the
bust
only
you
gun.
in your nightgown. Did they let you change?
Oh yeah, they were very nice. They were more impressed with my apartment than anything else.
Did they watch you change?
Yeah, they were very nice.
Why were they impressed with your apartment? Is it a big
Oh
apartment?
my God, go to my website. You will see some of them. Uzo.com.
Uzo.com.
Yeah.
Has your
So they
website.
were nice.
Is your apartment
My
pictures.
pictures are, they were my pictures, and I take a lot of pictures in my apartment.
Where is your
so.
apartment?
I just bought a house in Palm Beach, in the most exclusive neighborhood in the whole
In
world.
Palm
You're in
Beach.
Palm
They would
Beach?
not even, they didn't want me in, but they had no choice.
Right, 'cause you have the money.
I backed them into a corner. It's not just money. Like, I mean, white people have some nerves.
Yeah.
They always sit and look down on other people. You did this. Meanwhile, they are the biggest criminals in the world. White
White
invented
people, yeah.
crime.
Right.
You look at Enron. I'm sure no one is freezing the money of Enron.
Right.
But they're going to freeze Uzo's money.
You're
And
the
I
African-
never stole from anybody.
You're the African Charo.
I never robbed anybody. I never embezzled money. But I'm not complaining because the justice system was great.
Okay.
The jail changed my life. It's the best thing that could have happened to me.
All right, let me understand what happened in jail.
Okay.
All right. She's
Jail
like
was great.
she's like the Rwandan Trump.
She became a Muslim.
All right.
Jail was great, actually, because it really changed
What
my
is it,
life.
Andy? Go ahead. You're on the air.
What's Howard? What's up, Howard? 802 over here. Listen, ask this pig some questions really quick. She's saying she's got all the brains and doesn't need her body to get any money. I want to see how smart this pig is. I want to clean my room for $50.
Oh, come
Oh,
on, come on,
please.
come on, come on.
Go away.
It is ridiculous in the middle of an interview.
100.
Now, Uzo, so the cops bust you,
Mm-hmm.
and where do they take you?
Oh, they took me to the station, and then then later that night, they took me to the Rikers. I didn't
Rikers
realize that it
Island.
was a big
Rikers
deal
Island, yeah.
until they woke me up and told me to move somewhere, to move to a special area.
Is Rikers it's as scary as they say it is?
It's scary, but they took me to a really nice area because the guys were all like, everybody was worshiping me. They called me the millionaire madam.
Millionaire
so
madam.
They didn't think I was criminal. They didn't think what I did was a crime. So they were like worshiping me. They wanted me to be okay. So they took
Who
me
was
to
worshiping you, male guards
like,
or
all
female?
the people, like the black female guys were like, yo, because you're black, and then you'll have so much money, and they don't want, they want to. I didn't think that way because to me, a crime is a crime. I wasn't
All
arrested
right,
for jaywalking.
So they put you into
But
what,
that's
a
what I
special
thought.
section of Rikers
Yes,
Island. And
which
who,
was only 8 people there.
8 people. And who were these people? What were they convicted of?
One was there for like, it was mostly, a lot of times it's mostly like famous situations. Somebody arrested for like, they were like for real crimes, like big embezzlement.
Yes.
Or,
Murder?
Like mostly, yeah, one was there for murder and they had one like, like normal crime. Mine was like abnormal crime. Theirs were like real crime, like they stole.
All right.
did
So,
something.
okay, so you get in with
Right,
them.
and Rikers isn't where people are convicted. That's where you wait for
Yeah, you
trial.
wait.
Were you the hottest chick in the jail?
I didn't look. It's not about being hot. I didn't look that hot. But what happened?
Why didn't you look hot? Because you wouldn't have your makeup and everything?
Well, the first few months I wasn't very happy. The first few months I was just like, I didn't care. The first few months, it was the third month that I realized how good this jail was for me. Then I started like.
What happened in jail? Your hair kinked up and stuff?
Well, like I wasn't like myself, and
Right.
I was, I wasn't really eating because I don't like to eat anyway.
Right.
So, and then the food didn't help matters. But what happened is that the girls were like fighting over me a lot.
Fighting over you.
Yes,
now that's the
a
stuff I
lot.
want to get to.
The 8 girls were fighting.
They fought over you because they want you to have
These
sex with
girls
them.
are serious about lesbianism. 'Cause
Yeah.
to me, I just have girls for fun. It's
Yes.
never anything serious.
You like pretty
But
girls.
these girls, like, there were some really hot-looking girls. there.
Really?
Yeah, very hot. There's this two
I got to
white.
get to prison.
There's these two
You
white.
want to be locked up in that
I want to be locked up in that girls
Yeah,
section.
there's these two white girls that were really, really like amazingly hot, and there's these 3 black chicks, and I went with the black chick. That was like,
I'm surprised you don't like black people.
No, you are. God, please don't say that.
A lot of
I
times you
love
don't.
my people.
Right.
In short, my mind changed about black people when I went to jail.
You like black people, though.
Because
jail
I
did
think
change her.
they did everything for me because I realized how liberals and Democrats have destroyed basically black Americans, and it's mostly their fault. So I really I empathize now with black Americans and the plight they go
Really? You're
through.
now
Absolutely.
a radical.
Absolutely.
You feel white people have ruined the
I'm
black
trying
people.
to convert the blacks in Florida. I have a club called Black Conservatives of Florida that I direct. I'm trying to convert them to
All right,
GOP.
so you disavow any of your old ways. Only hang around with white
This is
chicks.
the new Uzo.
This is the new Uzo, the black militant Uzo X. Are you Uzo X now? Like Malcolm X?
Uzo Lumumba.
Uzo Lumumba.
Where the girls there really took the whole thing serious. They
Okay.
be fighting and everything.
All right,
Lesbianism.
Yeah, let's be honest.
Lesbianism.
So, Uzo, you're telling me the girls were fighting over you. Now, who won?
Where the black chick, I was scared of her. Like, she would beat up anybody
Was she
that
very?
came near me.
Was she ugly or pretty?
She was gorgeous. She was
Gorgeous.
hot, but like
Gorgeous.
a guy.
Yeah.
She
Like
looked
a guy
like a
hot.
guy-ish hot.
And you made love to her? Be honest.
The thing we do is like
Did you make love?
make out.
You made
It's
out
like,
with
yeah,
her?
it's make out.
You
Like,
would
it's
kiss her all
nothing-
day?
It's make out. It's not.
Did she touch
It was
your
like
breast?
a wedding, a marriage.
She never touched your breast?
It was more drama than anything else. God.
Was the black chic a good kisser? The black chic?
Like
It was more drama, but it's like when
No.
you do.
You can't tell me.
Slow
that-
down.
It was more drama, but the thing
She
about
didn't touch
this,
your chest?
I really liked it. But the thing about these jail people is that this is like their life,
But weren't you afraid not to make love to the black chick because you could have been beaten up?
No, I was
She was
not
your
afraid.
protection?
I liked the intense drama. It kept the time
Girls
going.
fighting
Did
over
you fall in love?
Are you in love?
I fell. You know how it's drama, God. It's just drama. I fell in like intense. I had a thing
And
going.
you didn't let her touch her below the waist? Below the waist, you were
No,
not touched?
it was outside. The whole thing was done on the outside. You couldn't do anything on the inside.
Over the pants.
Yes.
I see. So she touched you over
So
your
it was
pants.
more like a drama thing.
She
more
squeezed
than
your ass
anything.
and touched you over your pants?
No, I'm not into girls, please.
What's a
I am.
drama thing?
Why are you saying the girl didn't touch you? I don't understand. What are you
And
protecting?
you're not into girls? When
You're
did
into
that
girls.
happen?
I'm not. I'm into guys,
Why are you hiding the fact that you had lesbianism in jail?
No, I'm because it's something that just happened.
That was just
Because-
jail.
Yes, it just happened because I was there.
And you liked it, though.
Of course, because it was very dramatic, and
Yes.
I've never been with this many black people. Like it was cool.
And
It
you
was-
enjoyed making it with the black chicks.
I enjoyed touching a black girl.
You
Yes.
did. You
Yes.
did.
You like black people so much you moved to Royal Palm Beach.
Did you?
There's not one black person in my neighborhood.
Yeah, I know. That's what
Did
I'm
you?
saying.
And you had wild lesbian sex with her, didn't you? Did you use? Did you perform
What
oral?
are you going to do when
We
this girl gets
don't
out of jail?
Do anything. I don't think she's ever gonna get out.
Doesn't sound it.
Why were you not prosecuted? Because they said they felt your crime wasn't that bad.
Because I think what happened is that they thought I was this big shot.
Right. They thought you were connected to bigger
I'm
people.
not.
I
I'm
see.
nobody.
Right.
Because obviously not. I help people. I give thousands of dollars to people all the time. I help people out all the time financially, but the people I help out are not in a position to help me if
All
I'm in
right.
trouble.
So you're out of jail, and now you are here to
How
say
many
that you've changed.
months were you in
Four.
jail?
4 months.
It
4
was
months.
great because the third month is when I really enjoyed it and then changed my life and realized.
Why? What changed? What happened?
Because first of all, I decided to go back to college.
Yes.
I decided to just change my whole life.
What are you majoring in?
Right now I'm doing prep because I've dropped out of college. Once I made my first million, I dropped out of college. So I've not been in school in years. So now I went back to.
I see.
Yeah, went back to community. It's a community college, and they all snub me.
They do.
Oh,
well,
God,
because
they
you're so
all-
beautiful.
They all
and
snub
wealthy.
me. The
They
girls
do.
all snub me.
They do. Well, they will come around. You'll
Okay,
see.
they do.
Will you go back into business if I want to have sex with someone famous? Mm-hmm. Will you help
Are
me
you
out?
still there for
God,
your
I'm very
clients?
busy now because I have an album and a fashion line coming out this year.
A
So
fashion
I'm
album.
very, very busy and I go to school
Where is
full-time.
your album? I haven't
My
heard this.
album is, well, I had a trans album 2 years ago, and I didn't even want to promote it because I was in that escort business thinking that I'm all cool, trying to hide, not to promote it too much, but I promoted it in Europe. It was nominated for 3 Grammys, my album.
Really?
And I did not even promote it here because I didn't want to
Let me hear it. Where is
Where
it?
is your album? We would love to hear that.
It's my assistant has.
Assistant?
Well, you
I've
know
always
Uzo
had
has an
assistant.
assistant.
Why do you need an assistant?
I can't do without an assistant and a chauffeur. I don't drive. I've
Really?
always been chauffeured on my.
If I wanted to bang, and I'm not saying I do, but let's say I want to bang the Olsen twins. Okay? Now, these are wealthy
Now,
girls.
you can't get the Olsen
Can you get me the Olsen twins?
That is disgusting, God.
Why? Why is that gross? What do you mean it doesn't matter? You're saying you can get them for me?
That is disgusting.
Could you get me Robin Quivers?
Oh, please.
Absolutely.
Really? There's a price tag on her.
Everybody has a prize.
Well,
Right.
come on,
Every
Uzo.
woman.
Where's the money?
How much is it to bang like Leslie Ann Warren or something?
Everybody has a prize.
And you have your music here? I would like to hear your music that
Yeah,
won a
it's
Grammy.
in my limo.
Oh, it's in your limo. All right, next
Yeah.
time you come back.
Yes,
we'll
I
play
why
it.
wouldn't you
But
bring
when
us
I
your
come,
music?
when my new
Yes.
album comes out,
All right.
I would like to come and play it for you. And
All right, I would like to hear
So
it.
you're finished with crime, is what you're saying?
I'm finished. I mean, who is finished with crime? Is everyone finished with crime? Are there? Why don't you go ask those white people if they're finished with crime?
Oh,
They are the
boy.
big, they are big criminals. I did not steal. I did not rob. I did not embezzle anything from anybody.
Take it easy. I was not implicating you in
You
any
know, I am so
way.
sick of. I am so sick of white people looking down on muggers and on shitty
On
stuff
muggers?
when they are mugging with briefcases every day in this country.
Who is mugging with a briefcase?
White people.
White
They are
people.
the
I'm a white
biggest.
person. I take offense to that. I'm not mugging anyone.
God, I don't care. You know,
I'm not mugging anybody.
But Uzo, are you gonna use? You're just going to college now. You retired.
I'm going to college.
just
And by the way,
asking.
God, just to show you, I mean, when this whole thing happened, I was the most sought after person to talk to.
Yes.
I was offered millions
Yes.
to do interviews.
And
I
to
was
tell
offered
what
to
you
get
knew
out.
about
I did not
Howard.
say anything because personally, to be honest, and also tell what I know about Howard.
Right.
Everything.
Let me
I
correct
did
you.
not-
Let me unbrainwash you. What happened to you in prison?
You need.
There are white people who
Unbrainwashing?
commit crime, and there are black people who commit crime. No crime is proper. Remember
No,
that.
absolutely not, God.
You
and I
did-
know that's
you did
why.
commit a crime. You
God,
can't be in denial.
God,
If you're gonna
I'm not
learn-
in denial, sir.
It's a crime.
Oh,
It's a crime
I'm
to
not
be
in
a man.
denial, Lara.
It's a crime.
I am not in denial, Lara. I am not proud of it. That's why I never ever went on TV or anywhere to say
Right.
I was the best.
it's a
and I was
crime. Don't kid
absolutely-
yourself.
I don't.
But it's
I
a-
know it is.
Right.
Absolutely, it says so in the law book.
It is a crime.
But it's, even though it's not like a big white, but it is. There's no doubt about
Heidi
it.
Fleiss was white. She went to jail for that.
Listen, first of all, she was another story entirely. But that's not the point. I never said it was not a crime. Absolutely not. That's why I was not out there bragging that I was the best, and I was the best.
Let me
but
see
I
if your
was never
butt
bragging
still
about
looks
it.
good. Let me see
But
it.
I'm not ashamed. I'm not bragging about
I
it.
only
Let's
asked
see.
you if you were going to continue. That's all.
Pull down your pants, Uzo. Let me see if your ass still looks good. I bet you got some cellulite on that thing in prison. No way?
Let me go.
Let me see your belly.
Let's see your
Let's see
breast.
some skin. Come on.
God, look at me.
I'm looking at you. You look good, but you're in clothes.
I mean, please.
Show
I
me
have the
something.
hottest body in the world.
You do.
There's no doubt. No one can dance better than me. No one can move
Are you
better
still
than me.
dancing?
Of course. You can't take me away from club. I do my, go to college, do my business. I go dancing every night in West Palm Beach.
All right, there she is. That's Uzo, out of prison. Everyone said, "What happened to Uzo, Howard?"
Well, now we know.
We can't see her.
But now we know. What is it, Douglas?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What do you want to say quickly because I have to move on?
I'm a Century 21 broker in Florida, and this girl does not live in Palm Beach.
How do you know?
I'm online right now in the property tax world. She lives in Royal Palm Beach, which is average sale price, $150,000 versus $800,000. So she's
What
full
is
of
she
poop.
talking? I said I live in Royal Palm Beach,
She
not
said
Palm
that
Beach.
on the air.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
but
And it has
the
nothing to do with
impression
money.
is
It has nothing to do with money. It has to do with the place. You
Well,
should
you're
know
trying to
better.
give the
You
impression
are
you get all
very
this
stupid.
money.
You are a
It's
very
not in
stupid
Royal
guy
Palm Beach,
because
honey.
listen to me, you stupid white asshole. Listen to me. You are not listening very well. I don't give a damn about money in where it matters where I live. I live in Breakers West. How beautiful can it get? It does not get any better than Breakers West. It doesn't get any better than Breakers West. You dumb.
Well, you want to give me the address, and I'll tell you what you paid for it.
It doesn't matter how much I paid for it. We're not talking about how much. I want to live in the best place in the world. It has nothing to do with how much you paid for something.
Yeah,
Who cares about how much you paid for something? This is Palm Beach
You're
is
the
not
one that's
Manhattan.
saying you're making all this money,
It
honey.
doesn't matter. Are you stupid? It doesn't matter how much I pay for a place as long as the place is gorgeous. It doesn't matter how much I paid for the place. It does. This is not Palm Beach is not
But does
Manhattan.
it matter?
It doesn't.
It doesn't matter?
Royal Palm Beach, Florida is not Manhattan where you pay ridiculous amount of money for shit.
well, I'm from
I've lived the
Manhattan,
life.
and now I
sweetie.
live in
Listen
Palm
to me,
Beach,
you
so.
stupid asshole. I've lived the life. I've lived in Manhattan. I don't want this life. I hate Manhattan. I love Palm Beach. I don't
do
want
too.
this life. I don't
I've
like.
lived here 40 years.
I don't like this stupid life they have in Manhattan. It's so myopic. Since I got in here, I become a bitch. All I do is business, business, business. I'm in a limo 24 hours. I don't want that life. I want to go back to Palm Beach where I can have the rest of mine. I go to Target. I shop in Walmart. I shop in Water Avenue. I love Palm Beach. I don't give a damn about the money. My life doesn't revolve around money anymore. I just want rest of mine. And that's
The
what Palm
reality
Beach,
is that you
that's
live where
what
you
Palm
live.
Beach has given to me. It's not about money, sweetie.
All right. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Bye.
All right, there you
Don't
go.
get Uzo upset. What are
Wow.
you upsetting
Well,
her for?
She's so myopic.
You know what?
Jeez.
You know what? You're right about Manhattan. That's too many foreigners.
Too many stress, too.
Yeah,
Too many
yeah.
stress in Manhattan. You don't. When you go to Palm Beach, it's so like.
Well, not all of us can afford Palm Beach, honey. Robin, go ahead.
Hi, Uzo was in my store last night. She came in like a whirlwind.
Oh.
Hello, Uzo.
Hi, sweetie. Thank you for all the stuff you did for me.
You're welcome. You didn't tell me you were coming into Howard. I told you that I saw you on Howard.
Well, obviously, Uzo is very stressed out from prison. Danny, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, why the hell are you letting her back on the air? It was so nice for all these years. I
You're
didn't
too
hear her
bad.
voice.
You're going to have to deal with this black woman. Too bad. Okay,
has
have
nothing
it
to
tough,
do with
you
black.
asshole. You
You're
have it tough.
annoying.
Shut up.
That
You can't do without me.
accent.
Shut up, you white asshole.
Shut up!
Wow.
Holy
Uzo.
cow! Hal, what the
Sit
hell's
down and
going
talk
on,
to
man?
him. Quickly, Uzo. You have to talk to him.
No, I don't have to.
You have
You're
to talk to him.
annoying. You're tickable.
Oh, no. I thought it
Yeah.
had nothing to do with her being black.
You stupid white asshole.
All right, go back to Florida.
I am.
Thank God.
All right, here's a detective who says he knows why Uzo is not in jail anymore.
right.
Go ahead, detective.
Yeah, Uzo, you know and I know that you go around telling everybody you're such a big fish, but when we did the
I'm not.
investigation on you, we found out that you were a little nothing.
I
and
know
you
that.
say-
Well, that's
and
what she
That's
said.
what I just said.
now.
Why are these
The
people?
same thing now.
That's
You're
what I
walking
said.
around
I said
telling
I'm
everybody
a
you're
nothing.
millionaire.
That's what
But
I
when we checked your
said.
bank
What
account,
is
you had
wrong with this
$188
God,
in your
what
checking
is wrong with
account.
this? I'm a nothing. I just said it. I said
But
I was
if she
nobody.
only has,
I said,
but
I-
detective, if she only has,
the Nigerian scam artist.
but detective, let me ask you something. If she only has $188 in her bank account, how did she afford the Palm Beach house?
The Palm Beach, she got a mortgage. Anybody can get a mortgage.
With
No, they can't.
$188? I don't think
She
so.
had $188 in the checking account. She had $2,800 in the savings account. That was it. She went around telling everybody she had millions. That's why we got on her tail.
Oh.
Well,
She went around saying that she was just such a big.
She's living well. She got.
listen, I don't know what he's talking about. I never said I was. I never said I was a big shot. So that's your problem. I never said it. I was just saying it right here that I'm.
You're saying
I'm a nobody.
Uzo's girls were
crackheads. The only reason why we got on you was because the two crackhead girls that you used that we picked up that was smoking. and they ratted you
He
out.
doesn't know who this guy doesn't know anything. He's not.
That's-
He
yeah,
doesn't
okay,
know anything. He's
yeah,
just talking.
right.
Anybody could make a
I'm the guy
phone
that
call.
put you- I put those bracelets on you.
Whatever. He
Remember?
doesn't- Listen, I can't argue with you because I don't know who you are.
Okay,
Well, detective-
maybe you need my social security number. You'll bang out my credit cards.
All right, detective. Thank you.
Howard, God bless you.
God bless you, detective. Well, the detective
Well,
says.
yeah, but the thing is, Uzo didn't have a trial.
But does it matter?
It doesn't because it doesn't matter what he said. It's what you see that matters.
Right. Does it matter though what he said?
I don't know.
All
He
right.
said, no, he said that I said that I was a big shot. I was just saying it here that they thought I was a big
Michael,
shot.
you're on the air with Uzo, who just got out of prison. Congratulations, Uzo, on getting out of prison. Yes, Michael.
Uzo, you know why you're not in jail, right?
Why?
Because you're a rat nigger.
Oh.
Oh boy, that's not
That's
nice.
why, you rat nigger.
No, I don't like that kind of talk. That isn't fair.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but I don't like that. Gina, go ahead. Talk to Uzo, who's fresh out of jail.
Get her off the air. She does not shut up. Who wants to hear her mouth? She don't have nothing. I never heard of her. If it wasn't for you, I would have never heard of this girl.
Well, Uzo is a personality. She's a fascinating personality. She does reveal a lot about herself. I thought you'd be interested in what happened to
All
her.
this shit about white people,
What
white
a-
people.
no,
Why
not
you
the
gotta
S
put a
word.
label on everybody?
Well, she is
I don't
labeling.
understand.
She became
That's
very.
Uzo.
She became very racial even before she went to jail.
It used to be black people.
She used to not like black people. Now she doesn't like white people.
It used to be you a black asshole.
Well, she doesn't shut up. Blah, 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 blah. Maron, I'm tired of hearing it.
All right, there you go. Well, thank you, Gina.
Take it easy, Howard.
Bye. There's Gina. Well, Uzo, once again, you stir controversy. Next week, she'll hate Eskimos. Who knows? Uzo, you came in here. You've told the true story of what happened to you in prison. Women were fighting over you?
Well, what happened to your fiance? Are you two ever going to get back together?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You look prettier than ever. You haven't lost anything in the looks department.
Absolutely
Let's
not.
see your cans.
When am I going to see something?
Come on.
Never.
See something sexy on you.
Never.
Show me your ankle. What are you wearing for shoes? Let me see that at least. Let me see. Oh, you got
Look
boots.
at those boots.
Got sexy boots and body.
If she's only got $188 in the checking account, boy, she knows how to stretch a dollar.
Thank you. It doesn't matter. Seeing is believing.
It doesn't matter.
Well, you look good.
You know, the white people cannot take it. That's what it is.
Right.
They can't
They
take
can't
it.
take a successful
They can't
black
take
woman?
it. They cannot take it.
Star, you're
they
on the
didn't
air.
want me to live in the royal park where I'm living right now, but I would have
How
sued.
did they try to keep you out?
Oh, they tried. Because there's not one black person in the whole of this. It's like 650.
You are the only black person?
I'm the only black homeowner in the whole place.
Wow.
It's really like gorgeous. You really know whites know how
Are
to
the
live.
whites upset that...
Well, it's when it comes to a black person like me, whites they're not going to be like racist to me because look at when they see me, they see a gorgeous girl, but it's the internal racism.
Yes.
That the institutional racism kind of situation
Institutional
that matters.
racism.
But
You've learned a lot in jail.
Yeah, there's nothing they can
Star,
do.
go ahead. You're on with Uzo.
Hi, Uzo.
I have a plane to catch, God. So I really
Well,
I have
one
to get, I have
second,
to
honey.
get
Star,
going.
go ahead.
Uzo.
Oh my God.
Hi.
Stop.
Yeah?
Oh my God. Okay,
doing,
this is
sweetie?
from the Howard Stern chat room days. I'm fine.
How you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
How long are you in New York?
I'm living right now.
Oh,
I just came in.
Girls, there's very little time for small talk. CJ, go ahead.
You have to catch up later.
CJ, what do you want to say to Uzo real quick? CJ, go ahead.
Hey, what's up? It's CJ.
I really have
Yeah,
to
this
go.
chick was hooking up with some of my boys down in Palm Beach a couple weeks ago.
What are you saying? You banged her?
Not me, but a couple of my buddies did.
Did you bang a couple of guys in Palm Beach, Uzo?
I wish.
Come on now. We went back.
That'd be great.
Alana, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hi, Uso. I once went to apply for an escort position, and she's gorgeous.
Oh, you did? Thank you, darling.
She has the most beautiful face and body, and I think she's the most beautiful black woman I've ever seen.
Thank you,
and you
sweetie.
want to work for her?
Well, I tried to, but she said I wasn't model material.
I see.
Well, Uzo knows.
Well, all right. Well, Uzo.
God, I have a plane to catch.
All right.
I have to leave now.
God forgives you.
Okay.
And we'll be back right after these words.
Okay.
Uzo, going back to Uganda, I believe.
Uzo.
Oh, God.
Uzo, those calls were hard on you.
It's okay.
Wait, stay here
I
for a
expect
second.
that.
Why do you think they were so hard on you?
Well, people are always jealous of me, so doesn't matter to me.
Doesn't matter?
No, it doesn't.
So now that you're back, are we going to expect to see you more now?
I'll come back when I get my album comes out and my fashion line comes out. I'll come back to promote it. That's it.
And maybe you'll do a little fashion show for us or something?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right.
We have a plane to catch now, so we have to go.
All right, who's up?